We can go into there. Early morning Madden. And we might play some Fortnite. Maybe a little GTA.
We attacking, better stand back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the options. And big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he coming to
See who we got first. First game.
I'm about to drop it.
Give me somebody. Oh, good. Nobody, yeah. Said that. Hey, you know why you trying to play this morning?
We could get on the hardwood, Sissy. Here, I gotta wait for my stuff to get here. Okay, I need gloves. Oh, I should have told you I was stopped by the store.
After this first game, I'll go to Dollar General.
Well, let me see if my glove they're delivering today. Let's see. Order. No, yeah, I need
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Stafford going to give the Akers on the draw. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs have been successful now. They may be successful later on.
And they get him down, but
I got that
takes it across the 30-yard some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Now that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Ooh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't picked that, man.
Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Okay, you ready for my idea?
Stafford. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Okay. So, for Bell.
This is going to be intercepted.
Bell's candle?
Picked up by Jordan
she's going to
Whitehead.
say,
And
I
the
want
Bucs are going to
this
take
in
possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
No, they're
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
I matched
at their
them
own
with the
20-yard line.
Like, she says this. This is one of her famous
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he will lose
So
yardage
then,
on the play. Back at his own 19-yard
the one that is
line.
her, the beast and her.
Wants to start out here 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
I tried to match them. You'll see in a second. And then right here,
Nowadays, quarterbacks
this
don't
one
mind
is
throwing
going to
into
say love
coverage
doesn't
because of the
need to be
confidence they
perfect.
have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you
That's
have to
why I
be
didn't
careful
want to
you
put
don't get
these
too
with
confident
her by
and throw an
herself.
interception.
And then the
Incomplete
rose
pass
is
on
for
that last
beauty
play, and that
account.
means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, I can't, unless you can find a greater one, I just couldn't find a great
Well,
close
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I'm about to look at these.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. And a quick throw here that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 10.
Lisa, bring me the curling iron.
Throwing now is Brady.
The bigger one, the purple.
Open man is Jalen Darden. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Fournette, a first down carry.
There we go.
They find some open field here.
Get it. Get it. He ain't catching that.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, which for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
Brady now on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. That's out to the flat for Akers. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st down, Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Now Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. Touchdown, L.A. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. The final shot before half for Brady. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And Brady going to be in the 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Fournette running right. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he finds Gronk. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Suck up for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for an LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off a play action. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down. Akers. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Stafford. Quick slant here to Woods. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Buccaneers' 23-yard line.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And able to work his way down to the 16. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Stafford's going to take it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Matthew Stafford keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st down, Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The 7-yard line.
Again, it'll be Akers. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Brady. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
54, check, 154, 154.
Going right back to Akers. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely on line. It just needs a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So the here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime is really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark. Really nice to watch in the second half.
Well, we lost the first one. Let's see who's next. Let's see who next. Any of y'all want to get a game, man?
Is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started, and off we go from Tampa. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On play action, Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain there for the Bills. On play action, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Allen, sliding out of the pocket. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers, 0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Running left, it's Fournette. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this one is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Brady. Space to run past the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Brady. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd down and goal. Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big gain there for the Bills. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Allen will try to throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. After one, it's 13-6. Working with a 2nd and 4. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Fournette. Fights loose. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. O.J. Howard, 38 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try now for Succop. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
He'll buy some time right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another 1st down. On the ground, it's Singletary. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox. And the Bills will extend their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Second down, back to Fournette. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And just shutting him off there. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Brady. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 1st down, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.